There we go. Let's see where we are. Yeah, it says I'm live. Let's see what's going on here. Come on, phone. I don't see it. There we go. I got it on Saturday night. Shoot. Gosh darn it. Sorry, guys. I can fix that real fast. Maybe. Let's see. Right there. Sorry about that. Let's see. Right there. Yeah. Hey, Kyle. Matt. Give me a couple of minutes here, guys. If for some reason this screen that I'm on goes dead, don't worry. I'll just get back on Hangouts. It looks like everything's holding up, though. Yeah, fix it afterwards. How's everybody doing this morning? Let me get your names down. Now, there's only 2 of you in here, it says. Try to get where I can see you guys. Hey, Matt. Good to see you, buddy. Hey, Kyle, I was going to ask you when the next time I saw you, what was with that 4-H thing? Were you in 4-H as a kid? I'm trying to see if I got my green screen fixed. How is everything out there on it for you guys? Hey, Terry Welker, how you doing? I must have some volume going on here. Hold on a second. Oh, yeah. There we go. That'll work right there. Well, I'm trying to find the chat window here. Oh, thanks, Matt. I appreciate that. Trying to work 3 things here at one time. I'm trying to make sure that this green screen's staying up. I gotta watch my CPU usage. That's what tells me when it's gonna fry out. It's not supposed to on this computer I bought, so this is like the big test for it. How you been, Terry? Good to see you, my friend. As soon as I know this is going to work, I will put a chat box up here where I can look at you guys and talk. I've got to keep an eye on my dashboard here for a few minutes. I got the volume up okay for you guys? My boom mic quit, so my son went and bought me this thing. It works pretty good. I'm just getting used to it, though. Yeah, man, we're doing okay so far. We must have something going on here. Hey, CR, what's up, my friend? Volume's great. Thanks for letting me know, CR. Man, I didn't get back from the doctor none too quick because it's out there snowing again. Hey, Chris, how you doing, friend? Good to see you, my brother. Yeah. I thought I'd get some mileage out of that rainbow mat. I must be missing some people here. Let me go back and look. I got just a small screen right now. Oh, there he is. Hey, Jason, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. So is it clearing up where you guys live yet? It was beautiful here yesterday. I had to go to the doctor out of town, so I was kind of crossing my fingers, but it was nice out yesterday, and today, man, I got dumped in snow overnight. There we go. We got some teamwork out there. Woohoo! I like it. Oh, 21's not too warm either, is it, Matt? And get out of this one now. Everything seems to be working better. Finally, last three PCs I've tried to run this green screen on. CPU usage would be like 80%, and it's only supposed to be between like 30 and 50. You got icicles from all kinds of places. Oh man. Well, I don't feel so bad then. Here, let's get away from the desert. You guys are planning against that leprechaun. There. Now you guys can work on that one. Checking out my CPU usage, you guys. I got different pictures. I want to make sure it stays the same. 30 in Tennessee. Woohoo! It's a heat wave, I tell ya. We better have a popsicle on that. Splurging on my diet, I lost a couple pounds. There you go, Matt. Yeah. Oh, wow, you found the button, Chris. Thank you. Appreciate that, my friend. You know, I have a really good channel for you guys to go see. If you haven't got him on your list, you need to go see Volunteer Outdoors. That's a pretty good channel there. They go bar hunting in their woods. Let me tell you guys a little secret about that picture in the background there. I've got a 35 millimeter camera and I like taking pictures, and I took that picture there in Washington State. Right off the door of my car. Hey, Les Wiley, how you doing this morning? Good to see you. We'll let Nancy be the Blair Witch. That sounds pretty good to me. Hey, Les, are you a newbie here, or are you coming in on a different name? Looks like I'm going to be doing another sheath, you guys. I don't know if you've seen that new video that Jerry's workshop put out, woodshop. But he made another knife, and it's a monster this time. He's going to give it to Harshman Hills. You notice I'm giving you guys some name drops here. Go check them out. And he's going to send the knife to me so I can put a sheath around it for Harshman. It should be here tomorrow, I think. Hey, Thomas, how you doing? Good to see you. Hey, you need to send me your address so I can get a sticker out to you. You remember you won that contest last week. I've got the other gentleman's information, but I did not get yours. My email is in my about page. You can send me your address and I'll send you out a sticker. Actually, it'll be two of them. I got two different new stickers out, so you'll get two of them. Yeah, I like Harshman a lot. James has come a long way since he started YouTubing. I really like him a lot. Yeah, email it to me, Thomas. Don't put it in. I don't want you sending your information out in the live stream. Thanks, Chris. Looks like it's going to hold up. I'm going to go ahead and try to minimize the screen. It's the one with my dashboard in it, so been kind of keeping my eye on the CPU. Let's see if this thing will run two things at one time. Big test here. Get over there. Shoot, did the wrong one. Guess we'll have to try again. I hear you, Thomas. I'm kind of backwards too sometimes, my friend. trying to get the chat box in front of me, you guys. So just continue on there for a minute, and I'll be there. I'll be along. Hey Keith, how you doing, my friend? You're checking up on me? That's good. Somebody's got you. Let's see. Let's see. I see. I still got Saturday Night Live up there. One of these days I'll learn. I'm good, Keith. Thanks for asking, my friend. Computer's a little slow when it's got two things open. Might have to just stay on the tablet. Trying to work the magic, you guys. So far, so good. Hey, FFP, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. There you all are. Don't let me enlarge you, though. That might work for a while. Did Jim slip in here while I was messing around? Looks like you did. Hi, Jim. How you doing? Good to see you, my friend. How are you this morning, Jim? Okay. Gonna try getting out of everything over here. If I can. It's my tablet. I've got to turn the pen on first. There we go. Gone. No more distraction over there. And we turn the brightness up over here. Oops. Better quit trying to get so fancy. headphone. Headphone, that should work. There we go. Okay, I'm going to try to turn that brightness up. See, you guys are having a good time there, Keith. That's an idea, Thomas. That might be what I have to do before I get out in that cold weather. He's already had 2 glasses of Jack Daniels, and that's the kind of man I like right there. Used to be I'd go out hiking in the woods, and guess what? I always had a bottle of Jack Daniels with me. First thing you do is you jump out of the car and you get that fifth out of the back end, and you open up the bottle and you throw that cap as far as you can. There's only one solution then, you have to drink the whole damn bottle, right? Old time shine, there we go. I had a really good friend that passed away that made the best shine in the world. Bourbon, there you go. Bourbon's pretty good if you get the ones that are aged. The ones that aren't aged, they seem to have a little bit of a tang to them. That sound okay, you guys? I'm trying out this new sound card thing. Making sure it works properly. Next thing I want to do is, let me see if I can get this right with my fingers. This way, up that way, there's going to be a wheel. And that's what we're going to use for our drawings. I'm working on that next. Thanks, Chris, for letting me know. There's all kinds of buttons on this thing. I don't know exactly what to push, but I'll get the hang of it, I suppose. That's my problem, Thomas. Williams. Now there's a man that knows his liquor right there. I don't know. I think Beam ages theirs pretty long, don't they? You see that commercial they got where they got that '70s girl in there Telling you how perfect their blend is. You better watch it, Matt. Chris might take you up on that. That's pretty cheap there, Chris. 29 bucks for a half gallon. Whoa, that's cheaper than dog manure. Might give her back used, you never know. You better listen to Thomas there, Chris. Uh-oh, I got a melting popsicle going here. Oh, look at there, Matt. Chris is gonna make you a special batch. Probably is, Chris. Maybe it's because you nod off, you know. I drove right by the rifle range yesterday. Felt like I should have the AR in there with me. Mountain Spring H2O. That sounds store bought. Yeah, you sure can, Thomas. My address is in my about section. Just send your address in the envelope. I'll send it back. I'll send you a couple of stickers back. Where there's a will, there's a way. Pun included, intended, whatever. Mountain water. Apple pie. I heard that's pretty darn good stuff. That guy that made mine Mountain Washington, he called his a kick ass. That's all he'd ever call it was kick ass. Let's have some kick ass. He made his right out in the garage. Everything seems to be holding up pretty good, huh, you guys? I haven't even looked online to see how it works. I just have a chat box up. Here we go, try it like this, see how it goes. You never did figure out the knot, creative? That was a bowline. Come on. Surely you know what a bowline hitch is. Use one of those when you want to lift up stuff and whatnot. Sort of like a hauling hitch. Yep, I got the books right over here. Over there, yeah. You can usually tell the bowline hitch because when it's around and it's got a knot at the bottom, it always goes up. There's always the loose end that goes up by the loop. Sort of makes it a giveaway. I like that sneak up stuff, Chris. I've done a lot of things in my life I've never made shine, but I've known lots of people that have. I should have got the recipe from my grandpa, but it never really bothered me back then. I was too young to give a shit. Yep, bowlines come in handy for all kinds of stuff. They hold weight and you can untie them quick. Two tokes? What the hell are you talking about, Keith? We were talking about moonshine. Tokes? What are you talking about? Oh, I know all those, Thomas. I got a book that has a bunch in it. We're going to go through that book together. I'm going to make it so you guys want to go out and look for that book. Wait till we do some of those braids. I'm going to go get me a short piece of doweling from Home Depot, and I'm going to put a base on it so you sit there and practice those braids together. One hitter quitter? Are you talking about tokes or are you talking about pulls on the bottle, Chris? I guess we could go somewhere else. Let's see. Let's go here. See how that holds up in the CPUs. Oh, we're still doing pretty good on CPUs, you guys. Tokes. Holy moly. You guys are getting out of my ballpark now. Ha ha. Yeah, that Washington stuff's pretty good, I hear. Hey, how you doing, Corsair? Good to see you, my friend. How are you? Welcome. I never did figure out how to make that thing brighter. Not smart enough. You're probably sitting out on the terrace, Corsair, in that nice warm sun. Yeah, thanks, Chris. I appreciate it. As long as my CPU holds out, I had to go get a better computer. It looks like it's holding out pretty good, even with two windows open. So cross your fingers or cross your legs or whatever. I was trying this thing out the other day where I could stand up in front of the screen. It works too. You just have to do trickier stuff. Okay, Matt. Thanks for coming by, my friend. I really appreciate it. Try to stay safe out there in your drywall world. I've been there and done that. That's not as safe as it looks. Hey, Mike Gilbert, how are you doing this morning? Good to see you. Good to see you, Gilbert. Yeah, I'm trying out my new setup here, Mike. Been trying to pull this off for a couple of months. I'm trying to see if it'll stay up. Care what anybody tells you, it's hard work to put one of these green screens together. It's easy to set everything up, but just to get it to run is something else. Prep for it. How are you this morning? Good to see you. Oh, good. I'm glad you got it then. Just what? Just for popping in, you got entered into the next contest too. Prep for it. Yep, good old Keith, he's already into it too. A 10-year-old? Yeah, I probably could. So I've probably forgotten more than I'll ever remember. That's a pretty ornery looking picture, huh? I feel kind of lost. I have no munchies here this morning. Brim coffee? I'm not sure I remember that stuff. Yeah, maybe I did a long time ago. Maxwell House, yep. That's an old one. I'm having this new coffee company send me some coffee for me to review on my channel. We'll see how that goes over. Timmy's in your cup. Woohoo! Fill it to the rim with brim. I remember that now, Thomas. Hey, Randy Blackburn, how are you? Good to see you, my friend. American Ace? I'm not sure I remember that. That could be before my time. What are you talking about, CR? Are you hitchhiking on somebody else? Trying out this newfangled world I got here. Oh crap, did you guys notice I have a dollar symbol on my chat box now? I never realized that. Decaffeinated? Who all likes that instant coffee? I hate instant coffee. But I hear they have some coffee out there now that tastes just like real coffee, only it's powdered. MJB coffee, yeah, that's an old one too. I think they might still make that in parts of the country. Might still be available. I've always been a Folgers kind of guy. I guess I'm just spoiled. I'm trying to remember that new kind of coffee that company's sending me to try out for them and to review. Maybe it's in my email. I got a lot there from today. Come on. Die Hard Java. Those were the days, Mike. Those were the days. The old man slip in here? He sure did. How are you doing, old man? We're sitting here talking about the old days and old coffee makers. Like I was telling these guys here, I have a company called Die Hard Java. They're going to send me some coffee to try out. They want me to do a review on it. I said, yeah, sure, send it to me. I could use some free coffee. You don't remember Brim, Chris? You must not be old enough then. There, we'll go on to fire. How's that? Franklin's Finest Coffee. I believe I've heard of that. That's from way back, isn't it? I tell you what, next time I go to the store, I'm going to look and see how much they have of everything. Different brands and names and whatnot. Yeah, you see, there's CR over there in the corner. Look in the corner of the picture. That's just for my up north friends. I'm staying warm, you guys. If you look over here, oh, wrong finger. If you look over there, I'm saluting our northern neighbors. Don Francisco. What kind of, is that California coffee then, Corsair? Is that something they sell in California? Jason Sanborn, that's an old one. I'm still a Folgers man. Been drinking it my whole life, Folgers, but there's still a couple of the newer ones I like. I like that Kivu. Have you guys ever seen that KIVU coffee? It just comes in beans and you gotta grind them up. They have every bean under the sun. Oh, they make it right there in LA? Thomas, he's probably forgotten more than he'll ever know. Chris is who I'm talking about. Hey, Donna, how you doing? Trying to see if, yep, Donna, sorry about that. I don't have a very bright screen. You thought you were gonna sneak in on me, didn't you? Little did you know. No, that's okay. You can pipe in whenever you feel froggy, Donna. Folgers in my cup for sure. What are those little jingles that come with all those different brands? I know Folgers is Folgers in my cup. What was Chase's little jingle? Chase Sanborn. It sucks very bad. Instant coffee does. Probably when you break the jars or whatever and it's all over the place, right? Good to the last drop. Maxwell House. There you go. There's a little jingle. Anybody else think of a jingle that came with the coffee? I know that the brim was filled to the rim with brim. Chocked full of what? Putts? What's that mean, old man? All right, that fire's making me tired. Let's check this one out. Check my CPUs, make sure we can use that one safely. Oh yeah, easily. Nuts. Oh, okay. Well, I know that Kivu, that KIVU stuff, it's a newer copy. It's only been out about 15 or maybe 20 years. But they come in the bean form and you got to chop them up. And so you're talking about the nuts, or when you talk about the nuts, you're talking about the beans. It is kind of a cool picture, huh? Prep for it. It's not the flat Earth. It's not the flat Earth thing. I heard YouTube's going to try to do away with those channels that are conspiracy theory about the flat Earth. Javalia, there you go. Yeah, you got to be stuck up to buy Javalia. Randy says, do you not remember the commercial slogan? Let me see what it says. Might not be able to grab it. There we go. If I don't get my American Ace, I'm going back to bed. And I don't remember that, but that sounds like a good slogan. Taster's Choice coffee, yep. It used to be excellent coffee, but something happened to it. Must got bought out by Chinese or something. All right, Corsair. Hey, thanks for coming by, my friend. I'll see you out there, I'm sure. You're putting out some good information, buddy. Keep it up. Kind of sucks to have your day on a different day because there's not as many people come. But I had to get to that doctor yesterday. They were getting upset with me. I've already missed 3 appointments. Hey, Chris, did you get over to see that video that Jerry put out about that knife he made? I think that's the one he's got coming to me to get a sheath put on it, but I think that's an awesome looking knife. You might be interested in something like that. Maxwell House and chocked full of mixed of nuts. Good to the last drop. What was that? Good to the last drop. Is that Maxwell House? Maxwell House. Good to the last drop. Chicory. I think I remember about that. They had a big thing about that chicory. I got all these wires down here around my feet. I gotta watch where I stand. Sit where when I move, I've got to look down there. My girlfriend says when I go live that I look like a TV station because I have all these things in front of me here. I got the main screen in front of me. Then over here to this side, I have my tablet, and then over here to this side over here, I have another computer. And usually my phone is here somewhere with the live on it. And that's so I can see everything that's going on. If anything goes wrong, then I can see it and adjust for it. American Ace, didn't they still sell that back during the war? Yeah, I think it was Maxwell House. They said good to the last drop on their commercials. That they always had the coffee pot pouring out, and they had one little drop hanging in midair. Oh yeah, chicory goes way back. I remember if you read the stories about the Civil War, they always were saying, "Hey, I'm going to go get me a cup of chicory." General Patton. I think Ace Hardware coffee was back during World War One or two. Came in big metal cans. Hey, Bayo Preppers, how you doing? Good to see you. I really gotta figure out how to put that darn screen up brighter. I know I got the wrong thumbnail up for this darn stream, but I can't change it while I'm streaming, so keep forgetting to do that. Hey, Lou, how you doing? Makeup artist? No, come on. That comes into settings. I can make myself look like a ghost if I want to. I'm trying to make myself look like I am not being all pale from the cold weather. I've been trying to get this green screen up and running for a long time. You know that, Lou. This is just another one of my big tests to see how long it'll last. Chicory blends popular in Louisiana. Huh. I think it was during the Civil War, maybe. They used it down in the South. And it's probably to this day still popular down there. Oil drums. 1967 Colt Officer's Model. Holy cow. That would be a sweet holster to have. We could make that look like it was from that era, you know. We could make just about, well, not just about. We could probably make it make it look like it was an era piece. 1967 Colt. Wow. Where'd the heck you find one of those? Hey, online shopping, how are you doing? Good to see you. Online shopping. What else? And review. Hey, Sue, how you doing? Good to see you. I'm sure glad everybody's figuring out that Bill had the wrong damn thumbnail up again. Perched. How's Miss Sue doing? They let you have a day off or what? Ace Hardware. He's on this Ace Hardware stuff today, Sue. Thomas. Not sure Ace Hardware is from Washington State there, Thomas. I lived there for many, 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 many years. Oh, you're at work? I won't tell. We're talking about vintage coffee this morning, Sue. Can you think of any of the old ones that you can remember from around that area or from any other area that you've lived in? We've come up with a few. Thomas seems to think he's stuck on Ace Hardware Store coffee, Ace American or something like that. I came up with Folgers and that KIVO or whatever it is. Somebody else came up with Chase and Sanborn. We've come up with Brim. You don't drink coffee? What kind of coffee did your parents drink? Sanka, there you go. There's one I haven't heard yet this morning, Sanka. All right, I'll look one here in a minute. Hey, Ron, how you doing? Good to see you. How are you this morning, Ron? Good to see you. We're talking about vintage copies. Over the fire, old school. There you go. If you're gonna do it over the fire. Yep. I was saying that there's this Kiev or Kivu or something like that stuff that's just comes in the beans, and you have to actually grind them up to be able to get a cup of coffee out of them. Ace Hardware stores, yeah, I know where they are. They're all over the place out there. I lived in Sultan. They had one there. I can't believe it. The population was like 200. They had an Ace Hardware there. Trying to get over here to these. See, these are the newer kind here. Thinking about getting the monkey wrench crew stickers done. Still trying to get the hat done for it. I've got the special image I need for it. It had cost me $8 to get that done. Yeah, coffee's not really supposed to be that good for you anymore, they say, bio. But you know what? I drink about 1, maybe 2 cups a month just to keep everything going through. Black tea's good. Green tea's good. There's all kinds of teas that are actually good for you because they actually cleanse the body. Don't monkey with my wrench. That's right. I don't even know if I've shown you guys the stickers design. Shoot, I probably have to go into this other program. Let's see. There it is. That's what I'm going to be putting on the. Whoops, you can't see the wrench. But that's going to be the emblem for it. Let me get it over there. That wrench will actually be blue. My green screen is messing with it. But that's going to be the new stickers I'm coming up with. And then there'll be something similar to that on the hat up here. Cost me $8 to have that image made to go on the hat, so that the sewing machine, the embroidery on the sewing machine needles could read the image. Yep, it'll only be for the wrenches though. So that means if you need to be consistent, come into the streams to get the wrench. I hear you there, old man. Why can't they just get along? That's what they're there for. It's almost like they've started a new civil war only from within the Senate and the House chambers. That's all I'm going to say on it. I've got to get up for a second, so I'm going to have to leave somebody in charge here. Let's see, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Guess who's in charge till I get back is going to be Prep for It. All right. All right. Who tore up each other while I was gone? I didn't miss too much then. Yeah, I had to see a man about a horse, you guys. Sorry about that. Thank you. Appreciate that. Looks like you kept the place in order, too. Thank you for that. Okay. All right, let's get off of that crap they call politics. I've learned that doesn't fare very well in the settings we're in. Oh, I forgot to look, Chris. I'll look right now. Oh, that's sweet looking. Holy cow. Yeah, we'll have to put that into an original looking holster. Can I show them off? Is it okay if I show them off, Chris? Try to get it sideways here. Yeah, look at this pistol, you guys. See if I can get it up there without it breaking up too much. That's the pistol that I need to make a sheath for, apparently. That's a pretty nice looking little pistol. Yeah, notification was, it looks kind of off to me. It looks like I forgot to put the right one up there. I'll have to do it on the thumbnail. There we go. I can do this better on green screen than I can regular screen. That's a pretty sweet little pistol, Chris. We will have to look for original holster for that thing. Oh, I gotta get in the right spot here. The crystals are taking over. I'm getting all clear looking. Yeah, when I went out of town yesterday, trust me, my 9mm was right there with me. I don't go out of the house without it. Where is my camera? Hope you guys can't see this. I have to take the glowies out. There we go. I must have changed the way I was sitting when I came back. There, that should work better. Mocha frappe at McDonald's? Nope. I don't go to McDonald's much, Thomas. I used to live there when I was younger, but when you get older, that's not really a priority anymore. Hey, let's talk about prepping. I forgot to say hi to you. How you doing? Glad everybody got the notification with the wrong dang picture up there. Won't let me change it when I'm doing this, when I'm already started. Maybe if I do it in a different place. Holy cow, it sounded like the wind just blew something across the road. No, not gonna let me do it. It says, I think in the thumbnail it says something about Saturday night. I keep forgetting to change that part. Hey, Uncle, how you doing? We were just sitting here, Uncle, talking about my thumbnail. How I forgot to change it. Well, I'm glad you guys know all about me, because otherwise I'd be messed up. And try to change it, but I don't think it will let me. Trying it right now, so hold on a second. See if it'll let me finish it up here. You guys could be learning something here. Sorry about that, I'm old. See if that'll let it work. Nope, doesn't look like it. I tried, didn't work. You're not feeling too good on this morning, Uncle. Oh, I'm so sorry. Irish Mama, hello, how are you? Yeah, we've been kind of talking about coffee this morning. Different kinds from back in the past and whatnot. See if everybody remembers the old ones. Yeah, the people are just coming in. Maybe you can think of some of the ones that we have missed. We've been trying to go way back and find old copies. We've had Chase and Sanborn. Let's see, Brim, Folgers. Yeah, I've noticed that, old man. When is she gonna send that anyway? Sooner she sends it here, the sooner I can get it done for you. I've already got the picture drawn out, so I need the cleaver so I can add in everything that I can't visualize. White House copy. There's not any White House copy, is there? Blue ribbon copy, there probably is. Well, what's your ideas then, Irish? 100 years ago? You weren't alive 100 years ago. Duncan works for her, for Donna, or for Irish, excuse me. Starbucks. Starbucks is pretty good, though. They're not as good as they were when they first came out. I am from Seattle, the Seattle area, so we got the first taste of Starbucks there. It had a different taste to it back in those days because they were a smaller company. It wire, what's that about? Wire's not coffee, is it? Or did they start making wired coffee? Hot wire the truck. Oh, okay. He's trying to get you in trouble, old man. He's trying to get you to get out there and drive that truck. Okay, Mama. They have some weird ones out there now with all the foo stuff. They must remain a secret, you guys. Remember, whatever Irish says is cannot go beyond this room. Whoops, I did something wrong here. We'll go to that one. Sorry about that, guys. Push the wrong button. There we go. I was on the wrong side of the screen. That should work right there. Yep, that's what happened, Keith. Yeah, watch what you're doing down there on your dashboard. Goat coffee, Billy Goat coffee. Come on, I don't think right. I don't think there's any three peckered Billy Goat coffee. What are you talking about, CR? Still got another hour or so left here. What the heck you mean you're leaving already? It better be good. I better be able to see some creation coming out of that corner over there. Have a good day, CR. Oh, here's one we haven't seen yet. Oh, shoot, that really does my screen good, huh? Here we go. Try to get rid of it. Not gonna be able to get rid of all of it. Got rid of a lot of it. Over there, my head's smoking. Yeah, we were talking about something about chicory, Uncle. You remember the chicory coffee? Where they would put it inside regular coffee so that they could stretch it further? Probably for the soldiers and stuff like that. They don't know what's going on with that picture, you guys. Might not have enough light going. Old mansion coffee? What are you doing? Are you looking these things up online or what? How about 8 o'clock coffee? You guys remember 8 o'clock coffee? Black Rifle coffee, that's kind of a new one there. Chock full of nuts, yep, that's a good one. I can't remember who came up with that one. How about Farmers Union coffee? You guys remember Farmers Union coffee? 8 o'clock coffee, yeah, there was 8 o'clock coffee. There was also Milestone coffee. Chocolate candy coffee, that's called espresso, Sue. Here's one that's, how about Tassimo? That 8 o'clock coffee was pretty bad. It was pretty raunchy stuff. It didn't matter if you only put just a little bit in the coffee pot to make it, it still came out tasting like crap. How about Mr. Brown coffee? Anybody heard of Mr. Brown coffee? How about Jacob's? Farmers Union became farmers? Yeah, I think you're right there, Uncle. Then there was Juan Valdez coffee. Anybody remember Juan Valdez? Homestead coffee. I've heard of Homestead coffee. Thomas must be in the grocery business. General Foods had a coffee too. U-Ban, there you go. That's a good one. That was instant coffee though. No, it was grind coffee. I remember. Varnish. Yep. We don't even know where those beans came from, did we, old man? MJB coffee. How about anybody remember MJB coffee? Oh, they're out there plowing now. Yeah, MJB has been around a while. It's still out there, I believe. Then there was State House coffee. Anybody remember that? State House coffee? That's from a long time ago. Maxwell House, yeah. I think they're still around too, but it's not the same coffee either. I'm looking at some here online, the newer stuff. Javalia. Javalia House. It's a blend coffee. Here's one I haven't even heard of, and it's pretty expensive. It says Jamaica Blue Mountain. Jamaica Blue Mountain, and that stuff's pretty spendy. It looks like it's $48.95 for a pound of it. Freedom Fuel Coffee Roast. These are all newer ones. Kicking Horse Coffee? You think so, huh? Samutra Ground. Then they got Maxwell House. They're saying that's a new one too, but it's not. Bourbon Barrel Aged Coffee. That stuff's pretty expensive there. It's $29 a pound. Taster's Choice. Yeah, that's a good one. Blue Mountain, another good one. Here's one. It's $19 a pound. It's Strawberry Cheesecake Gourmet. And it is with whole beans. So you probably have to chop it up. If you mention anything we already talked about, I'm not going to bring it up. Hey, Kaylin, how you doing? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, Kaylin. We are talking about different kinds of coffee, old and new now. Started out with old, now we're kind of going back and forth. Yeah, you can online. I think you can buy some of that even on the shelves too, prep for it. I'm kind of reading some of this stuff. Some of this stuff's pretty expensive. Like Hawaiian Kona Volcanic Estate coffee. How much you think that would be a pound? That's kind of unreal, that price. That price is $60 a pound. Salted caramel coffee, that's $20 a pound. Hershey's Latte. And they give you a shot box, so it must be some of that stuff that you make in those special machines. But that is still $11.95. How's Miss Kaylin this morning? She must be having problems with her computer again. $15 for Kona. I remember Kona. You had to buy it with non-ground. It was like in beans or something like that. Yeah. $60 US, yeah. What was the name of it again? Hawaiian Kona, yep. You're not blocked. Nobody's blocked. I see your chat. I just made a comment on your one. I said that a bag of unroasted Kona beans for your mom. It was $15 a bag, and that was 15 a few years ago, several years ago. Welcome back, Chris. I didn't even know you left. You must have snuck away. It's about time to get rid of this stinking. Let's see. Where do we want to go? Let's go to this one. No, we were there at that one. Let's go to this one here. I don't have many in there yet, so trying to keep the CPU usage down. Seems to be working pretty good so far. Old Blue Mule. Hey, that wasn't even in the list. That's a good one. I remember it. I'm still trying to change the way my thumbnail works, but it's not letting me because I got the Saturday night thumbnail up there, but I forgot to change it before I went live. I don't know how to do it while I'm live. Probably have to go into my account. Best copy for long-term storage, I would think, would be beans. I would think not to buy the pre-ground coffee and just get the beans. I've always thought that. Because if you get a coffee that's already ground up, you're going to have to vacuum seal it. So why not just vacuum seal the beans? Because then the beans would last longer. That's my opinion, but I've thought about that a lot because a lot of people are going to want coffee when SHTF happens. So I don't drink that much anymore. So if I were to save the beans, then I would be able to barter those away. Yep, that's what I would do, Chris. I would mylar the beans. They would last longer, even though they're in the mylar, they would still last longer. They would last longer than the ground up coffee would. Think about it. Kind of hard to bonk everybody back and forth. Yeah, the beans are actually cheaper than the ground coffee if you guys go look. I know that a lot of people haven't even talked about it, or I talked about it a long time ago, but I had forgotten about it. You guys just kind of jarred my memory. But everybody was talking about saving coffee and just putting it back in the cans, still in the container and still sealed. And that was, I don't know, a year or so ago. But yeah, I got to thinking about it, and it would be easier to have the beans. I mean, you can buy those sealed meal bags, and that's what I use. I have a food saver, and I can make the bags as big as I want, and I could seal those up. You know, I could put like 5 pounds of them away. Just throw an oxygen absorber in there and seal that bag and just throw it down on the shelf. Whereas if you got those big tins, those things are going to take up mass space. I mean, those coffee bags you could just throw down on the floor or something, onto a shelf that was off the floor or something. I don't like putting things right on the floor because you never know if you're going to have mice or something. So my shelves are like, I would say maybe 12 inches off the floor. And then I don't put anything on the floor at all. Maybe I was gonna try to change my thumbnail. Edit. Should let me. It's got Thursday morning coffee chat, but that's all it's got. And then when I tried to save it, it won't let me change the thumbnail till after, probably. Oh, there it goes. Now it says Thursday morning coffee chat, and it says Saturday Night Live. uh, see if I can change it in my YouTube studio. Nope, it's not posted yet, so I can't. Yeah, well, at least it says Thursday now. You having a rough day, huh, Uncle? I kind of am too, if you listen to my voice. I think it's the weather. Oh, yeah, Lou, you had that coffee on the floor and they started eating those beans. You'd have me super mouse going zoom, zoom, zoom. U-Ban, yeah, I remember U-Ban. Yeah, sometimes I gotta do that too, Uncle. Sometimes I gotta put O2 in my nose too and get to breathing right. Sucks to get old, huh? A few hundred a cup? I better look at this again. Civets? They always here, I don't know about there, but where you're at, but when I lived in Washington, you went to the espresso stand to get your coffee, then they would always ask you at the end if you wanted a bean with that. And I always had them put a bean on top of the cup because I would sit there and pop the bean in my mouth. The beans were actually covered with chocolate, so it would make them so they didn't taste so terrible. Juan Valdez, there you go. I remember that commercial. Juan Valdez. Good luck with that, right? Yeah, I hear you there, Keith. Well, I can't believe the stream is going so smoothly. I really appreciate it. Man, there for a while I was having my head bang against the wall. I can get animation and going in the background, but if I get too much of it going, then it really lags the damn thing. So I went back to putting up stills back there, and then I can just make other things move around and catch everybody's attention. Still playing around with the settings end of it, but it's looking pretty good. If all hell breaks loose, Keith, I'm telling you, I will have a bottle of whiskey, a pack of smokes in my pocket because I'm going to need them. I haven't smoked in over 15 years, but I could probably change real easily. Hey, old man, you still do have that thing in the outline I need, the template, right? You got it in the envelope and ready to go? Maybe she's waiting for you to put it in the envelope for her. No, Thomas, if you'd watched the darn video that I put out, it said right in there that there would be no Wednesday morning chat, that it would be today. I told everybody I think in the Monday night video, and then I believe I put a video out on Tuesday explaining there would be no Wednesday. You have to watch the videos. There you go, Lou. He ran 24/7, Mr. Juan Valdez. He ran the coffee, and then his other kids and stuff ran the evening shift. Hey, Kaylin, you still here? Her computer may have crashed on her. Just being quiet. Some days we feel like that. You see down there? Or where is it? Don't know where it's at on you guys, but it's down there. There's a dollar sign on my chat line, I think now. I'm impotent too. Foster's freeze dried 99-cent blizzards. Oh, you missed a lot yesterday, huh? That would be the end, yep. I would have to, that would be a reason to fire my gun, I guess. Ah, thanks, Sue. I share with my friends, Keith. Yeah, I had a couple of friends like that too, Lou. And they did that just for that reason. That way, they said nobody bummed a cigarette from him, and nobody wanted to drink his booze because it was cheap, tasted like crap. Hey, Jim, how you doing? Welcome back. Make sure we have good what? I don't understand what Z means. Ice cream? Yeah, we're talking about coffee, Jim. What kind of the old kind there were, and some of the new ones, and how much it costs, and whether it's good to store it away for SHTF, whether it's good to store it away already ground up, or just the beans, or just all kinds of coffee related stuff. Thomas is trying to sneak ice cream in there somewhere. I think you should, if you're going to store coffee, you should store it just in the bean form for the simple fact that when you grind it up, then the air can get to it and make it go stale. Then it's going to, it would still do the job, but it's going to taste like crud. You're a tea drinker? Yeah. I don't drink much coffee anymore, but what I do is I have a couple of cups here and there. Like I might have a cup of coffee with my girlfriend when she gets home from work, or sometimes I just have a couple of cups a week. It just depends. I don't drink a lot, and I used to drink it 24/7. I mean, when I got up in the morning, I had one of those coffee pots that would make itself. And when I woke up in the morning, the coffee was ready to go. And the first thing I did before I did anything else was pour myself a cup of coffee. Hey, hi ho, how you doing? Good to see you, my friend. So, from the time I poured that first cup of coffee until I walked through that door that night to get home from work, I had a cup of coffee in my hand. And as soon as I got home, the coffee cup went up on the counter and the beer came out. There was one, his brother. Rainbow. Let's go see the rainbow. We got all the snipers out of here. There we go. I think the sniper went home. He had things to do. Who wants to chase the pot of gold? Well, that blue comes out good on the computer. Oh, you're gonna be the sniper now? All right. Who's gonna run up the hill and get the pot of gold when Chris snipes out the leprechaun? I can't run up there. By the time I got to, I don't know. Let me see if I can get my finger up here. Nope, wrong side. By the time I got to that little knoll right here, not where the rainbow is, but I would be dropped down dead. My lungs. There you go. Keith will run up the hill. I might get hit by a car on the road. Is that a road over there? Oh, yeah, you've got that get the heck out of the way scope, huh, Chris? You can't wait to get out there and try mine out. Maybe I can, when my brother-in-law gets out of county jail, I can get him to take me out on his friend's property. They won't care if it double taps out there or not. Oh, you walk every day? I used to walk a lot. I used to walk a mile just to catch the bus to go to work. And then when I was not working, I was out in the mountains walking, hiking, and stuff. So I would drive as far as I could, and then I would get out and walk. Those days are gone for me, but I like to teach other folks how to do it. It can be done. And when I first started doing it, I seriously did walk a mile every day just to get to work with a backpack on, no less. It had everything I would need in case something went wrong. Oh, yeah. 338. There you go. Yeah. Reach out there and touch someone. Kind of miss not having anything up here to munch on. This diet's getting ridiculous. Oh, there's some nuts. Waiting for somebody to come up to the door so you can bushwhack them. Uncle Al and I come from the same bolt. We're cut from the same thing, so pretty sure if I had to, I could survive, and if not, guess what? I lived a good life. You had hospital breakfast. Are you back in the hospital? You better not be, you old man. That is a great boomstick for sure. You got a lot of guns, though, that would reach out there. I used to have a 7 mag that would reach way the hell out there. That would reach that hill no problem. Yep, I got the same problem, Uncle. None. I have none. Too much fun when I was younger. That's what these young guys don't understand, Uncle. They got it way too easy these days. I lived long and rode 'em hard. I call them the good old days, Uncle Al. I wouldn't trade any of them days I lived for nothing. I'm sure you wouldn't either, Uncle Al. Where's Jim at? There he is. Oh man, we're in trouble now. Jim says he has like 4 to 6 months of Lipton stored in vacuum quarts, and even some black tea. That black tea is supposed to be good for you. Crypto Man, hey, there he is. How you doing, my friend? Yeah, they can't be that bad for you. Nuts. A few nuts always seem to kind of clean you out. I should be getting another knife in the mail tomorrow, I think is what he told me. Nurse is poking you? Hi, nurse. All right, Prep. Thanks for coming by, my friend. I really appreciate it. Good to see you. Don't work too hard. I don't know about Arnie. I've given up on him, Chris. Boneyard, hey, hot diggity. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. You guys don't know Boneyard. You guys get over there and see that old codger. He's ornery like me. How are you doing this fine morning, afternoon, whatever you are, Bonesy? You're eating lunch? All right. We've been sitting here talking most of the morning about coffee. What kind of coffee you like, Bones? Chef Bones Jardee, there you go. Hot diggity doggy. Two sugars with cream. It's gotta be Folgers. Hey, I knew there's a reason I liked you. I'm a Folgers guy. I used to be, I think like three sugars, but I use that foo-foo stuff now that you pour in. It's got the creamer and the sweetener in it. Yeah, he gets that little chef hat on and that, what do they call that apron thing? It really makes him look skinny, don't you think, Susie? One a day, there you go. Woohoo! You use that Coffee Mate chocolate powder. I think I use that. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a liquid creamer, and it's got caramel in it. I like that caramel flavor with it. Walmart great value. Yeah, sometimes we got to buy that cheap stuff. I know. It's going around pretty bad too these days. I know that he had to move, you guys. Prepper Madness. He got in a big court fight with his ex-wife, and she took him to the cleaners. So he may be in the middle of moving from one place to another. When I last time I talked to him, he hadn't found another place yet. So I don't know what's going on with him, but you know what? I've just put him on the back burner. I have a new guy making knives that lives right in the United States, and we're working together pretty closely. So if you need something, let me know, and I'll see what I can do for you. Yeah, I like that caramel flavor, Thomas. It doesn't give that bitter taste anymore. Older you get, the more you can taste all the stuff in the coffee, you know. You're too fat. 270. Oh man, you're not supposed to give it up. When I hit 275, that's when I went on my diet. I said that's too much. You're 110 squeaking wet. I can believe that. You know, you're like my brother. My brother can eat like a horse and still not gain an ounce. I have to watch everything I eat. Soaking wet. I used to have a metabolism like that. I could eat and eat and eat and eat and eat and never gain nothing because I was real active. I worked off everything I ate. Then I got diagnosed with the COPD, started taking a bunch of pills, and those pills make your metabolism change, I believe, anyway. That's my opinion. And I slowly started gaining weight back. $360. Wow, that's being a porker for your size, Chris. Sorry about that, but true. And I can't really complain. I mean, I was pushing it too. Now I'm working on it, trying to get it back. Trying to get back to where I feel good about myself again. That's a good one, Thomas. Nurses, huh? Oh, you gotta be in heaven there. They good looking, Uncle? 5'11" and 360. You were a bowling ball. All right, Bones. Thanks for coming by, buddy, while you're on your break. Don't work too hard, bud. Guy nurses, holy cow, are they gay or what? Ah, so you were still staying active at that weight. That makes a difference. You were still kind of solid. I don't have you guys numbered. I better number you. So I know we're a long ways from the 50 mark. We need to have 4 drawings. Yeah, I had to take yesterday off. I didn't want to. I had to. If I didn't make that appointment, they were fit to be tied. I had already missed 3 of them. They were threatening to come and get me. I have to go in and take those blood tests and pulmonary tests. If I don't, they get really pissed off. Oh yeah, we're a long ways. We're 22 away. We'll never make it. That's okay with me. I can talk. I love talking to you guys, so it doesn't matter to me. I just like it better when we just are able to draw two names instead of one. Makes it a little more fun. Kind of ruins things when you gotta go to the doctor. There. I wrote down all the way to 51, but I'm gonna have to run through hell to get to it. All the female nurses have the flu? Bummer. Are they good looking ones anyway? You just focus on getting better, Uncle. I'm not raiding this inspired John. I'm on green screen. If I do that, I'll get in all kinds of trouble. Oh, the women aren't good looking? Well, you got to get better anyway. Don't worry about the women. You just focus on getting out of that place. They must have you on that oxygen all the time. That's what they do to me when I get in there. I have to wear that damn oxygen 24/7. Then you're in there in the middle of the night and you're sleeping really good, and they come in, they wake you up, and they take your vitals, and then they give you one of those breathing treatment things. Yep, I try to stay away from that place. Oh man, I'm about out of nuts now. 2, 3, 4, 5 left. Oh my. I sure wish that summertime would come. That would make me feel a little bit better. That cold weather outside really sucks on my lungs. I gotta go get on the treadmill when I get off of here, so I'm not in a big hurry to get off of here. Pork rinds? Yeah, I love them too. I love the hot ones. I get the hot ones because nobody around here likes them. I was just looking at the clock. Maybe I get my son to go get me some and see if I can get his attention. He's down there watching TV. He's got the whole basement to himself. There you go. Yeah, that's a good idea, Chris. I'm going to have him go get me some. The hot ones are the best for sure, Sue. I love those hot ones. Oh, he heard me. Here he comes. I'm going to make him say hi to you guys. Got a dog on his shoulder. Here he comes, you guys. Say hi, Dustin.
Hi.
Get down here where they can see you. Here you go. I need you to go get me some pork rinds from the dollar store down there. Oh, you're kidding me, right? You know what he said? Sending some more beef jerky, Dustin.
What?
Chris.
Cool.
Sending us some more of that beef jerky. Chris says hi, Dustin.
Hi.
Get me a big bag of them, Dustin. Get the hot ones.
What did you say they were?
They're called pork rinds.
Pork rinds. Got it.
I'll tell him you said hi when he gets back with my pork rinds, Sue. He is a good kid, Chris. Takes good care of his dad. He's just learning to drive, and he's just learning how to drive in the snow. And somehow somebody clipped him down where the driving light is on the Jeep.
The fog light.
Where the fog light is, broke all the plastic out and stuff. Dented the fender a little bit. I don't think he did it. If he'd done it, he would have told me. Hey, Danny's Corner, how you doing? Good to see you. But anyway, I told him that if he gets another dent on it, that he's going to lose the car for 2 weeks. So he's a good kid. He'll figure it out. He's got to take care of those cars when they're financed, Yeah, you gotta learn, It's hard to learn to drive in the snow. It'll be okay. He'll learn. Just gotta learn to slow down, take it a little easier. Yep, we got insurance. Not worried about that. I just need him to learn to slow down, look a little closer. If he has to walk in the snow, he'll slow down. That's how, my dad would never allowed me to drive his car in the snow, so I'm doing a whole lot better than my dad did, and teach him a little lesson, Yep, Cornhuskers, that's right. He'll figure it out. Just a little tough love, He was telling me, well, Dad, all my friends, their parents bought them a car, Well, maybe when I still made the big bucks, that would have been possible. Uncle Al says he's still trapped in California. You don't have too many neighbors there, do you, Chris? Thanks, Danny. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. I took all my meds till I don't have to take any more till tonight. You're in California too, Thomas? You guys need to make a plan to get out of that state. You take a few too, Chris? Yeah, I take, I don't know, about 7 or 8 in the morning. Then I don't take any more till in the evening if I can help it. I might have to take some pain medication, sometime during the day. Try not to. Poof, gone. See you, Danny. All right, you guys, I gotta get up again. Sue's in charge this time. You guys be careful. A woman's in charge. Okay. I have to have something to eat. My hypoglycemic is working. Sorry about that. I have to have a sandwich or something. My hypoglycemic is happening again. Caitlin's putting herself in timeout. Hey, how you doing, JB Outdoors? Welcome. That's why you guys see me eating all the time when we're on stream is my hypoglycemia. The nurse frowned on your cheeseburger. I was getting all fuzzy headed. I had to have something to eat real fast. Sorry, you guys. Hi, Steve. You tell that Steve to take good care of you. Oh, he's taking blood out of you? He's a blood sucker, huh? Well, we probably have enough in here to help you out a little bit there, JB, but you don't really have to do that asking for it. Usually we just take care of it. You tell him, Uncle. I tried to warn him about that. Somebody could just take that away. If I deal with it, then he'll be out of here for a few minutes. There you go. That works. That way the AI can't catch up on it. Yeah, up and down. That's about the way it is, Uncle, even for me. Damn AI really takes care of that shit. It's the advertisers more than anything, JB. Yeah, I hate those guys when they come in and make you do all that stuff, Uncle. Hi to the breathing guy. Let's go here. You can look and see if there's some money in my wallet or take my debit card.
What am I getting again?
You want me to write it down for you?
Yeah, that'll work.
They're called pork rinds. Get a big old bag of them. Get the biggest bag they
Are
have.
they gonna be frozen or?
No, they're over there with the chips.
Oh.
And they're called pork rinds.
Let's see if I can find them.
And they have hot ones, so get the hot ones if they have them.
Okay. Good puppies.
All right, he's off on a mission for me, you guys. You're going to the casino? Oh my goodness. I want to go. Take the pattern with you so you can mail it. I want to go to the casino. That's where you go and eat all that good food. Which one are you going to go to? Angel of the Winds is a good one. I don't know how you get to eat on their dime. Looking at the, I'm trying to see what's going on with the CPU. Man, we're doing really good on CPU usage, you guys. That old man's lucky he gets to go to the casino. Wish I could go with him. Oh man, which one are you going to again then? Are you going to Angel of the Winds? Yeah, this has been one of the better streams for sure, Chris. I like sitting here talking to you guys. The Point? Oh man, that's a good one too. The Point's a very good one. Good luck. That's what I tried to tell him. Actually, I'm going to look up that the holster that they used with that gun, Chris. I'm going to see if I can make a pattern for it. I may need the outline of the gun. But actually, I'm going to look it up online and see what sort of holster went with that gun in the day. What's the name of it again? I'm going to write it down. I could chase it back up the stream, but I have one of those machines here to help me once in a while, Uncle. It's a 38 special. But it's what? It's give me that name again. 338. Give me as much information on it you can so I can look up the history on it and try to get the exact date for that holster. We can make it look like the original. Model match. Got it. Look it up. We'll match it. Six-inch barrel. That's a nice looking pistol. I'd kind of like to make a holster for it so it would match the era. That would be pretty cool. May have to make the holster and the belt all in one. I think that's how they had them back in the day. Okay, you guys are in charge again. My kid's probably gonna not bring me those till after school because he's already late. So I have to go find something else before I get all weird out on my diabetic stuff. Be right back. Southern Ohio Prepping, how are you this morning? Good to see you. Afternoon, I guess, for you. How are you this morning, Grumpy? My diabetes has been acting up, so I had to go make myself something to eat that would calm it down real fast. Fastest thing I know of is peanut butter. Sorry, you guys. Yep. Yeah, I have all that stuff, Kaylin, but this is the fastest. I haven't had it happen for a while. I must be out of whack. Wow, walked all the way to the store, got groceries, and walked back. You got your workout then, huh? Did you get your computer fixed then, Grump? That's probably what I forgot to do, Uncle, before I started the broadcast. Luckily, I know what to do to make it go away. It's starting to work now. You did not, huh? Bummer. So can you get it fixed, or is it just tits up? Yeah, I have a couple of them, Kaylin. I'm supposed to just be borderline, but some days it just flares up on me. Much better now. I'm starting to come down a little bit. I don't understand what you're talking about. What's the green stuff we're talking about? Kale? Money. Funny green stuff. Yeah, I have that same problem. Hey, Clever Coin, how are you doing, my friend? Good to see you. How is your day going? I didn't realize we're past our regular time, but I'm not in a big hurry if you guys aren't. You guys have seen me eat before. I'm glad you stopped in on your lunch hour. Welcome. So how's everything going in the coin world, Mr. Clever Coin? I saw you did a live stream the other day, yesterday or the day before. Prices are going down. Yeah, I thought I heard something about that. Hey, Exploring Ginger, how are you? Good to see you. How are you today, Ginger? Let me see. I think we'll go about another 10 minutes, you guys, and then we're going to hop off here. Shaw's Prospecting and Pay Dirt. How are you today? Good to see you, Shaw. How are you? We're doing just great. Thanks for asking. Yep, gonna be on that treadmill right after this, Lou. All right, Clever. Thanks for dropping in for a second. I appreciate it. I'm about out of here too, you guys. I can't keep hopping up and down trying to get my diabetes under control, so I'm just going to go ahead and shut her down. I want to thank you guys for coming by and spending some time with me. Also, we'll be doing the drawing on Saturday. It looks like we'll only have one drawing this week, but that's cool. I can deal with it. And looks like we'll be back up and running for green screen for Wednesdays now. Looked like it just had a great run. We just did a real good run on it. Nothing went too bad. So don't have any dropped frames or anything. So I think we'll be on later on Wednesdays for green screen. Maybe pass it along down the road. Yeah, it was a great stream, you guys. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming in here and being patient while I went to the doctor yesterday. And I guess I'll catch you all next time. I want to thank you guys. I love you guys to death. Peace out.